Hey guys, it's Les from the Contractor Huddle, your head coach.
Hey, Contractor Huddle, it's Les O'Hara. Haven't done this format in a while. I'm excited to do it. A live video podcast, and I have the honor and privilege of introducing Josh Hudson. He is the co-founder of the Trade Exchange, the T-Rex app. He's been a longtime fan of the Huddle and very supportive of this group and our pages, and it's just an honor to bring him on all the way from Canada. Josh, how you doing today?
Not too bad. Thanks, Les.
So these guys, as I'm coaching every day, Josh, and, guys from Utah, New York, Georgia, Indiana, I am always getting this common theme of I can't find enough good workers, good subs. The variance is some guys have a lot of work, but those guys need they can't find the employees or the subs. And then there's the other, half that can't find any work and they need to, get exposure out there. So what's very cool about you is we're going to be able to help so many guys with those two challenges today once you let them know a little bit more about you.
Yeah, no, I think that's ironic because that's really the reason why we built the Trade Exchange to begin with. That was sort of the genesis of the whole concept. Too much work and not enough workers. So everyone in the industry knows that there's a critical shortage of labor, not enough good skilled tradesmen right now. That problem seems to be getting bigger and bigger as fewer and fewer millennials enter the trades as a career. So there's this big generational gap. And, the legacy recruitment model is a bit slow. It's a bit outdated. So we thought we'd bring technology to the picture and try to make it as quick, as easy, as fast, as cheap as possible to find quality guys. So the T-Rex app basically facilitates that connection. So GCs and builders, by pressing a few buttons, you can connect with local workers and subs in an instant. It's a little bit like Uber, but for contractors.
I love that. I love that analogy, Uber for contractors, because that's what it is. It could be as simple as just, hey, raising your hand, this is what I need, and that need could be met very quickly. Super cool. So what guys have to realize, this is an app. It's for your iPhone, the T-Rex app. It's a simple download. I have it. But what I want you to be able to expand on is, so how does it work? What's the fundamentals of the basics?
Sure. So, first and foremost, we wanted to build an app that let guys spend less time on the phone. In and out super quick. It's a matter of pressing a handful of buttons to get what you need and getting back to work. So on the job posting side, you're a contractor, you're a GC, you're a builder, you're a design builder, you're looking for help. You literally flip open the app, press 2 or 3 buttons, pick the type of trade you need, write a quick description, enter your postal code, boom, the alert sent out. That's where the magic happens. Then all of the available workers and subs within 50 miles of the job are then alerted on their side of the app. They can take a look at the job or project, literally tap I'm interested or not. That's it. We make that connection and then we're out. So it literally takes about 2 or 3 minutes and that's it. So if you're doing a kitchen remodel and you need a good tile setter, press 3 buttons. All the tile guys within 50 miles are instantly alerted and they press a button and connect with you. You guys take it from there. We ask for no details at all about the transaction. It's literally we're making a connection between job poster, job seeker, and we're getting out of the way and letting you guys deal with the project privately off the app.
So what guys should know is there's no, hidden fees. There's no percentages of the jobs, anything with this kind of connection. That's why it's such a no-brainer right now of great connections, great relationships, great potential work without paying any kind of fees.
Nobody likes paying a cut from the job. No one likes paying fees. So no, we don't touch that. We don't even ask for any financial details at all. We're really just like a matchmaking service in a sense, almost like Tinder for trades, right? We connect you and we get out of the way. We don't ask for any sensitive information. And right now it's completely free. There's a 6-month free trial. After that, we'll be charging a monthly fee, 25 or 50 bucks, depending on how big the outfit is and how often you post jobs. So considerably cheaper than going to Recruiter, and about the same price as posting a single job on Craigslist. You can post multiple jobs and have the benefit of actually knowing who the hell is replying to the jobs, unlike on Craigslist when it's always a bit of a crapshoot and a big risk when you're working outside your network with new guys, which brings up probably the most important feature of the trade exchanges, contractor to contractor endorsements.
Yes.
So it's business to business, it's peer to peer. One contractor rates another, so you actually know a guy is good just based on their profile page. So those ratings are really key.
One of my favorite features of it is that endorsement. So I could look at a guy, if he has no endorsements, that usually means what? That he's just maybe new on there?
Could be new. Yeah.
Okay. But someone that's got 8, 9, 10 endorsements, you know you got a pretty good sub on your hands.
Especially if you know one of the guys who endorsed him. Then it's cool. That's about all you really need to know, right? There's also, room for details on the profile page, such as insurance and all the licenses and certifications required. It's all based on region. There's a bio, obviously work portfolio. So essentially you're getting a mobile resume built onto the app for free. And the endorsement piece is layered on top of that. So the more details you add on your profile, the more endorsements you get from other reputable contractors, more likely you're going to get more jobs and projects. And it's sort of important to note, I guess I might have missed it from the top, no homeowners allowed. The trade exchange is strictly business to business, contractor to contractor. Any construction or remodeling professional can join, but no homeowners at all. It's a labor network. We're helping you find guys. There's enough apps out there to help you find work from homeowners. We're solving the other problem is got a lot of work, don't have enough guys to do it.
That's where I think that's where you are absolutely differentiated. They should know you're finding guys that work for you, or you're finding work that other contractors are looking for guys in your trade.
Exactly.
Not dealing with any homeowners.
No.
So this in my mind is that other, arrow in your quiver that you need to have to build out, your contracting business. You have to get leads from homeowners, other places, but when you're needing workers and other kind of work that can get referred to you from other contractors, that's the T-Rex app. That's what we need.
Absolutely. And the old adage that contractors don't die from starvation, they die from gluttony, right? It's taken on too much work without having the support network to actually get the work done.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that invariably leads to a lot of problems when you have too much work and not enough guys to do it. So we're trying to really expand your network of guys so you can take on more work, you can handle the work that you have. In a sense, it's kind of picking up the slack where LinkedIn left off. LinkedIn's not serving the construction remodeling industry very well. It's not tailored for the industry. They had the right idea of building a professional network. We're just niching it out into the construction and remodeling space specifically. So, suppliers will be introducing at some point down the road as well. Perhaps realtors as well. So it's anyone in the space minus the homeowner.
So a guy that's sitting in Georgia right now, or Arkansas, what cities is the app in, or can anyone in the country get at it? Is it only certain areas?
It's available across North America technically, so you can download and start using it in your city. Our main markets currently, obviously Toronto, HQ, Chicago, Boston, New York, Dallas, Fort Worth, San Francisco Bay Area, Cleveland, Detroit. We've got a handful of guys in Denver, and then some smatterings across the country. So clearly with a network like this, the more guys that are on it and the more guys who sign up, the more value there is for everybody. So those are our key markets right now, but that won't stop you from downloading the app and starting to organically, locally build your own T-Rex chapter in your city. But we do have far more activity in those key areas, and we'll be rolling out to more cities over the course of the year. We've had a few guys, actually it was in Phoenix, we had an HVAC guy call me a couple months ago, and he's like, where the hell is everybody? I'm the only one on the app right now. So if you find that instance, reach out, let us know, and we'll do everything we can to get some more activity in your area. So if you're the only one around when you first join up, don't fret, more guys will join soon.
Yeah, and I would tell that the contractors out there, we had that almost in Chicago here, but the momentum got so fast and people started referring it that it builds out really quickly. And so you almost need some evangelists in each of these areas to get with their trades and pass this thing on, because the faster us contractors could pass this, free app around, it's going to help us, find people for our business.
Sure. No, and that brings up the Local Pro program, which we just rolling out, as you know, in Chicago, Boston, and New York, where we're having one sort of lead member of Trade Exchange responsible for managing and growing their community, similar to the trade association model that works in different regions, to help spread the word and get guys using the app. We also just recently introduced a job sharing feature. So in your job feed on the app, you're going to get flagged when the job matches your specific trade. So if you're a trim carpenter, you're going to see this job's for me, but then you might see a job, an electrical project. You might see a roofing project. You can now share that job with a roofer you may know in your network off of the app. So we're also growing the community that way. Sort of, I'll pass on jobs I see that I think are a fit for you, and you do the same for me. So we're doing everything that we can. And one thing we've noticed is that the labor shortage is a problem right across the country. And I think that's why we strategically sort of chose a city on the West Coast, in the Midwest, in the Northeast, in the South, just to see if, there was a shortage of guys everywhere, if it was a regional problem. But so far we've seen it's a problem coast to coast, north to south, not enough guys. And I think we all know with the upcoming infrastructure spend, there's going to be even a higher demand for guys. So hopefully we can do our part to help solve that problem.
One thing that you said that I really love about the feature is the ability to share that job. So, one of my guys was looking for a plumber, and the couple of plumbers that I knew weren't on the T-Rex app yet, and I was able to refer them that job. And what happens? Then they both join the app, and now they're on there, and they're able to.
Fantastic. Yeah,
that's a super
perfect use case.
Because we have all their numbers in our phones, but if they're not on T-Rex app, how can we do it? The other thing I'd ask is, do you have that feature where we could just share that app with many people from the app? Or is there any tool like that where a contractor like me, or the guy in Iowa that's a GC, he wants these guys to be on this app, how can he share that with them? Is there a method?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we have a share functionality that's front and center, and we encourage all members to share that link, whether it's through email, SMS, social media. Get the word out in your city. Starting with the guys that you already know and recommend.
Yeah,
we can keep that degree of credibility. And on that note, the biggest question that current members, and we're up to about 1,000 guys right now. So we've grown quite nicely over the last few months, and we want to continue to increase that number. But the first question they ask is, how the hell do I know these guys are any good? Right. So it was the main reason we introduced the contractor to contractor endorsement model. And, the cream will rise to the top ultimately. So at the beginning, we're saving you a ton of time vetting just by proxy of looking at a guy's profile page, even if they don't have a lot of endorsements because they might have just signed up. That saves you time, and literally no back and forth anymore. Not a million phone calls, not hours, scrolling through Craigslist or another, Indeed.com or another job site. tons of time saved there and tons of money. Going to a recruiter costs a lot of money to find guys, and it doesn't always work out either. So the idea really is crowdsourced endorsements. Let the community of contractors who know who's actually really good. There's no better endorsement of a contractor than another contractor. Nobody knows that an electrician's work is good better than another electrician at the end of the day. So using that idea of let's vet and recruit ourselves. That's what's really driving it.
Like it. So where does a guy get the app? How does he install it? What's it involve?
You can go directly to either the App Store or the Google Play Store. So if you're an iPhone user, go to the App Store, type in the Trade Exchange, or Google Play, type in the Trade Exchange, or you can get it directly from our website, which is the tradeexchange.com. And you can take a look around the website too if you want to learn a bit more and see some of the current members. To download it and sign up literally takes maybe 2 minutes. I don't know. You've onboarded. You've seen. We don't ask for much information at all. A lot of the information's optional. No credit card required. And like I said at the beginning, you can add as little or as much detail that you want to your profile page, knowing we don't ask or require anything. But the more details you do put, better chances are another contractor is going to want to work with you. And that's pretty much common sense. But to sign up at the beginning, it's, I think, 5 steps. Do it while you're having coffee.
And so let's end the conversation with, I would love for you to tie in, the vision for the company, what you guys had, and then, maybe weave in there, what you've learned now in this journey of this app and from all these contractors that you've been dealing with, maybe a great nugget that a guy could take away from your wisdom.
Well, the vision, it's big and it's bold. We want to connect all the best guys, not only in North America, but ultimately around the world at some point in the next few years. We've had contractors in the UK, Australia, Latin America, all try to join up. Unfortunately, right now, the geolocation feature isn't set up yet to serve contractors outside of North America. But the fact that we've seen interest from those other countries goes to show that perhaps the labor shortage isn't just limited to North America. Perhaps it's much bigger than that. Maybe they're having problems all over the world. So that would be the ultimate goal, I think. The vision is to build a LinkedIn for construction remodeling professionals specifically, and that includes contractors all over the world. We've learned a ton. We've only been launched for about 6 months, 7 months now, so it's still very, very early days. And we're learning every single month. We're adding new features. We're always eager and open to hear feedback from guys. So send an email, say, I don't like this. I love that. Have you thought about doing this? We're always open for that because ultimately it's your network. We just built it. So any feature sets that you think are missing, any ideas, send them our way and we'll add them to the list. We're a small crew, so it takes us a little while to update the app, but we do have a long list of things we're going to build. So the door is always open.
Cool. Well, I thought it'd be cool if we could pull it off here, is maybe give them a quick tour of the app, show them what it looks like, show them how simple it is, and maybe have you make a comment or two if you think it's worth mentioning. How's that sound?
Sure. Yeah. If you can bring it up, that would be great. Bring up your account.
So this has been the great feature, guys, is the app, and I'll go back out real quick. That does give you notifications. Can you see it okay there?
Yeah.
Josh?
Yeah.
So it's going to let you know when you have a notification, and those notifications, Josh, tell the guys what those mean to them.
Yeah. So the notifications, you'll get a handful of different notifications. The most important being when a job's been posted in your area. And your area's at max 100 miles, at minimum right around the corner. And you'll see a flag on those jobs if they match your profile. and that profile matches based on your skills, your trades, your experience. So we'll filter those out for you. You'll also see jobs for other trades that are in the area that you're encouraged to share with guys if you know they're available and that you recommend them.
So here we got Dave has a new asphalt project. So you can jump in here, you get the details. It's in Crystal Lake. You can look at the guy's profile. So obviously he's a GC, he's a developer. You can look at him. Josh, there you are. But he's got some endorsements. He's got some photos. So you're able to see some of his works. That's super cool. I love that. And then these guys, they need saw cutting and trenching for a new sanitary line and then patch in the parking lot. So I know an asphalt guy right now. I can message this and I can go right here and Al Kaplan, send it to him, and boom.
That's it.
Yeah.
That simple.
That's super cool. And so back to your profile, you set up your profile, you get your endorsements, you add your skills, your licenses, your insurance, your work photos. So you're able to come in here, put your best foot forward to these guys. And that's what I love about the app. Post a job is as simple as this. Need workers or subs. And it's stinking free. So guys, what's the hold up here? Awesome app. Love it, Josh. You've done a great thing here, especially to all of us guys in the trades. So kudos to you. And thanks for giving us this time. Guys, if you need workers, if you need work, get your butt and download this app. It's a free app now, and get on the start of something really special. I'm proud of being a part of it. And, big thanks to you, Josh, for the time and all you've done for us.
Likewise. Thank you very much.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
You got it. Bye for now.